Get a good look at it in there. Very nice. Take a look at that optic along with the magnifier. Everything looks really good. It's really solid, bolted down properly. Alright, what's going on? It's Big Guns and Pistols. I'm back with another one. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of awesome and great things to show you guys. Make sure that you also go to the link in the description to my Instagram. I'm also going to put the link to my other YouTube channel in the description. I do a lot more than just firearms and self-defense. I want to talk about this AR-15, and this might be a long video, but we got a lot of things to discuss about this AR-15. Subscribe to the channel and press like. Let's get into this bad boy. I want to talk about the muzzle device first, but before I get into that, this is a 16-inch Delton. It has a 1-in-9 twist, 5.56 barrel, 70-75 T6 aluminum steel upper and lower. I got this when I was 19 years old. It's went through many changes in order for me to get it exactly how I want to get it. I used to have different optics, I had a different grip. I pretty much bought the Delton, stripped it all down, and put the accessories on it that I want. So starting with the muzzle device, that is a Tri-Delta muzzle device, and at the time I believe I paid about $45 for it, I think it was. Now those ports that you see, from my understanding, upon the research that I did, those ports blows a lot of the gases and the sound forward toward whatever it is you're shooting at. It's kind of long, and it makes the gun a little longer because it's already a 16-inch barrel, so that's another 3 inches on top of that. But a really good muzzle device. Keeps the barrel on target. I like that. Another thing that I'll get to is this barrel. I told you guys that it's a 1-in-9 twist. It's chrome moly vanadium steel 4150. It's a really nice barrel, and what I kind of like about it is it's kind of thick, which is a good thing. A Surefire 600 lumen flashlight. I believe that that's a GX2 or a G2X. It's a Surefire 600 lumen flashlight. My thought process on that was, Surefire, we all know it's a tried and true brand. They make really quality products. So that's pretty much why I went with them. It's a very nice flashlight. It does exactly what I needed to do. And most important is quality. Now I got that flashlight mounted on a Magpul flashlight mount. Before, I used to didn't have that. But again, this gun went through a lot of different changes for me to get this gun exactly how I want it to be. Now the first thing you should notice on this gun is that the accessories is pretty much all Magpul. I like to keep the brands together, and it all looks good together. So you see the Magpul handguard, you see the Magpul forward grip, of course the Magpul P-Mag, the Magpul grip here. I keep the brands together. Now, the handguard, that's an M-LOK handguard from Magpul. That's not the old one that they once had. This handguard that I currently have on is M-LOK. Really like that. Also, that is a forward grip from Magpul that you see there, and I really like that forward grip because it fits so well in my hand. There's two different type of forward grips that Magpul have, and this is the M-LOK version, and I really like it because it just fits perfectly into my hand. The other one was slightly too big, and you wouldn't notice the difference until you're able to feel both of them. So I was in a gun store one time and I felt this one, so I had to change it over. It feels perfect. Notice that you see the Magpul sling mount on the handguard that I have there. I have to have that because I also have a Magpul sling that I'll show you guys at the end of the video. Magpul P-Mag, of course. Very important for me to have. That's pretty much a given. Reliable. I have the Magpul trigger guard, the Magpul enhancing trigger guard. Had to get that just cause. And I do like it. It does give you a little more space within that trigger guard. Now this is the Magpul K2 grip with the rubber. I really like that rubber. In fact, I'm thinking about, for the rest of my firearms or my ARs that I get, getting some rubber. I really like that. It's very grippy. Now the trigger that you see, that's a Lantac / CMC trigger, I believe. That trigger is a 3.5 pound trigger. It's a single stage trigger. I really like it. I don't like 2-stage triggers. I might try them out. That's a Lantac / CMC trigger if I can remember properly. I know for sure it's CMC, but I think it's the Lantac / CMC trigger because they had a collaboration. It's a 3.5 pound trigger, single stage. I really like that, and if you notice, it's slightly curved and slightly flat. Really like this 3.5 pound trigger. Single stage, like I mentioned, because I don't really like double stage trigger. I might try some, but I don't really like those. So, and also it matches my bolt carrier group that I'll get to in just a moment. Sling plate that I have here, that's a Magpul sling plate. The only thing that I don't like about this sling plate is that it rattles and you can kind of hear some noise. I don't like that. I considered changing it, but I say I'll just keep it. Can you hear that? That's the little noise that it makes when you don't have a sling attached to it. I don't like any noise and I don't want any noise, but I'm gonna just keep it for now. Now let's look back at the stock, Magpul stock, CTR stock. It has the locking lever. On this stock, I put a Magpul butt pad. I mainly did that for the looks. I like the way it looked, and it also offers a 1.75 extension. I like it like that. It looks good, really nice. All right, now let's talk about this Holosun that I got. Very nice optic. I have so many good things to say about that optic. Number one, built very tough. Number two, I love the reticle, 2 MOA dot, and it also has the EOTech type reticle. But this one here, this is the 503CU Elite model. This one was about almost $300, and it has the solar panel at the top, so you actually don't even need a battery to operate it. I like that. Very nice, very bright and broad daylight. I gotta take these things out to the range and show you guys how some of this works. These are very nice firearms that I have. In some of my later videos, I'll show you guys how some of these firearms work. I did want to make sure that I put a magnifier on it. That's a 3x magnifier. I went with the primary arms magnifier. That magnifier was $100. What you'll see is that a lot of magnifiers, you'll see some of them for $200, $300. You'll see some of them for $600. But I figured that one there from primary arms, it'll do the job. And it was $100. And it looks nice and it's quality. Also, the glass in it, very crisp and clear glass. Very nice magnifier. That's why I went with it. I didn't want to spend too much on the magnifier. Reason I put a magnifier on this AR is because you can see that it's a 16-inch. Maybe I might want to reach out. So that's what the magnifier is for. That's a 3x magnifier again. Now that magnifier is held up by a Burris flip to the side mount. I went through 3 different mounts before I got that one. That's a Burris flip to side mount. Very nice. Good quality. That mount cost me about $80 if I can remember properly. I think it was about $80 because the first mount that I got was $20. It was a piece of garbage. The second mount I got was from, I forget what brand it was, but didn't really like it. This one here is perfect. One thing I can tell you guys about firearms and just with anything, you're going to get what you pay for. I'm somebody who learned that the hard way. You are going to get what you pay for. I learned that the hard way. I'm telling you guys, if you're gonna buy something, buy quality. If you have to wait a little bit, save a little more money, please do that and don't be like me. This is the 3rd time I've bought a magnifier mount. And this 3rd time I decided, okay, I'm gonna just spend the money on it. So that magnifier mount was it was pretty expensive. It's quality and it's from a reputable brand. Hasn't messed up on me. Really solid. I like it. My backup sights, I got some of those Magpul M-Bus sights. Really nice sights. I decided to go with the polymer. The steel wasn't out at the time that I got these backup sights, but you know what? They do the job. It'll get the job done. At the end of the day, the mission will be completed with them. Would I rather have steel sights? Of course, but that's what I got. It'll work. Now, my charging handle is from BCM. That's the Mod 3. If any of you remember, that's the Mod 3 BCM charging handle. That bad boy is tough, and it makes a difference. That charging handle was like $50. Now, one thing I do want to mention, this AR in total, I believe if I can remember correctly, it cost me about $1,600 or $1,700. I think it was about $1,700. And that's just the AR, not including the accessories like the drum and the case that I have for it, but really nice AR. Let's flip this gun around, check out the other side. Land tag. The reason I went with this bolt carrier group is because it's pretty much one of the best elite bolt carrier groups that you can get for an AR. It's in the very top tier. You see the port here, it actually is facing forward so that the gases can fly forward away from the shooter. I'm gonna take this bad boy out and I'm gonna show you all what it looks like. Get a good look at it in there. Very nice. Take a look at that optic along with the magnifier. Everything looks really good. It's really solid, bolted down properly with this mount. But I'm gonna show you what this Lantac bulk carrier look like up close. All right, now I hope you can see it well. This is a close-up look of this Lantac bulk carrier group. This bad boy is nice. You see the cuts. Take a look at that rear. Let me see if I can get it focused better for you. That's the rear. Very nice. Very well made. Nickel boron. This is not just any nickel boron either. They did a very good job on the craftsmanship of this bulk carrier group. Take a look at that. I got it on sale. This bulk carrier group is normally about $260, but I got this on sale. Show you the other side. Get a good look at that. Now there's some videos out there that will tell you way more than what I can about this bulk carrier group, but it's very nice. There's so many advantages it have to it. Very nice. Dome cam pin. That's a Carpenter 158 steel bolt. MPI, high pressure tested, properly staked. Very nice. Very, very nice bulk carrier group. All right, let's get back to the firearm. All right, so I pretty much showed you guys everything about this firearm, and I do have my 60 round PMAG drum that you see here, but what I want to show you now is the case I have for it, because I have a special case for every one of the firearms that I have. And this case will be just like most of the other cases that you've seen. But let me show you first my sling. Now here's the sling that I have for it. Again, mag pull everything. This has the locking levers here. One that I can connect to the front, one that I can connect to the back right by the castle nut. But pretty much keep everything mag pull. And I also like the way this thread is. It's pretty tough thread. I like that. So again, pretty nice AR, man. I just want you guys to take a really good look at it here. So I wiped it down a bit. Just wanted to polish up the metals a little bit with some oils. That's always good for the metals. Very nice and solidly built. I'm just looking at it right now as I make this video, but this is a nice firearm. I customized this AR exactly how I wanted it to be. Now it took me a long time to really get this gun exactly how I want it to be. Not to mention the bad lever that I have there. That's a mag pull bad lever. I have that on my other AR as well for speed. Right now I have this gun exactly how I want it to be. No more changes, and I don't want to make the firearm heavy. It's not heavy. It's perfect for me. It looks good. Got my forward grip. I love forward grips. You know, nice barrel. Also, this does have M4 feed ramps. So let me show you all the case that I keep this firearm in. My UTG case. I believe that this is a 46-inch case. Now let's open the top. This is where I keep a lot of my mags at. Here. The reason that this is longer than the other ones that you see here is because I do keep a 40 round mag in there and two 30 round PMags. All right, actually they're separated by color. All of my magazines that are Coyote Brown, it has the 5.56 green tip in them. This one here has some Hornady. There they are. Hope you guys can see that really well. But I really like this ammunition. Really expensive, but I love it. Just in case if I want to reach out a little bit and tag something. Over here, these are the same type of magazines that I have here. Those are the Coyote Brown. Keep a pair of spare batteries. That's 4. Little tool here. That's very important to have. Some lubricant. Also right here, this is a place where you can put a pistol. So maybe if you want to carry a Glock, depending on what kind of pistol you have, you can put it right up in there. Everything must be nice and organized. You should know that about this channel. Now, you can't see the full case, I don't even feel like adjusting the camera, but this is where the firearm lies, and I do over here keep 2 magazines linked together. They're strapped down, but this here's the section that protects the firearm that I keep it in. I strap it down in. Those there are 2 magazines that I keep beside the firearm along with a magazine inside the firearm. So that's pretty much all I want to show you guys about the case. Really nice case here. Really nice case, not very expensive in its quality. Protects the firearm really well, and it has space for magazines. These 2 Coyote Brown cases here for magazines, you can also put a pistol mag in there. I hope that you can see that. You could put a pistol mag in there, and this is something that I purchased separate and put into this bag and strapped it down with they're kind of like molly attachments. So I like that. Alright, so I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel as well as press like, because that does help me. Remember, I do have the link in the description to my other YouTube channel. And if you like this channel, I know certainly you're going to like it over there when I start posting more videos and start really engaging and showing you what I'm about. Big guns and pistols. Thank you. Peace.